feeling good about safety. E, extreme safety. T, talking about safety. Y, you guessed it, safety. First aid kits, eye wash stations, fire protection. You name it. For over 90 years, they've been helping to keep facilities safe and people safer. When it comes to safety, Granger's got your BACK. Call or click Granger.com to see for yourself. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Indeed knows it's hard to find qualified candidates when you're hiring.
It's like finding a unicorn.
But when you post your job on Indeed, it's easy to find people with the skills you need.
Nurse practitioner, 4+ years experience, acute care certification.
Indeed has a huge pool of amazing candidates and screener tools that help you find your most qualified applicants.
Whoa, an entire short list of unicorns.
Now, get a $50 credit to give your first job posting premium placement at Indeed.com/credit. Terms, conditions, quality standards, and usage limits apply. Additional terms online.
This is Sports Radio 670 The Score and 670thescore.com, Chicago's sports station.
This hour is brought to you by Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS with a K, the numeral 4, KIDS.
Hey, Dan. Hi, Connor.
The Bernstein and McKnight Show.
What's up, guys?
Ian Rappaport just tweeted the Broncos are expected to hire Bears defensive coordinator Vic Fangio as their new head coach.
It's not going to flip the scheme or anything. You had the best defense in the NFL last year. You'll find someone to do something similar.
I also believe that Khalil Mack is professional and mature and capable of remaining Khalil Mack, regardless of the guy who's programming the defense. Regardless of the guy that's going over film, the guy that's running drills. I have no concerns that Akeem Hicks, Roquan Smith, Eddie Jackson, or any number of successful Bears players are going to be able to play at or close to the top levels of their game with another defensive coordinator.
Intelligent, in-depth sports talk for your workday.
What they are is they're out there, they're talking, they're yapping, and they're trying their best.
Bernstein and McKnight, middays on The Score.
Bernstein and McKnight broadcasting live from the Hyundai Studios, home of the Tucson and Santa Fe Sport. Matt Miller talks football at 10. Ian Rappaport does the same at 10:40. The Midday Midway comes your way at 11. It was preempted yesterday for those reasons that you just heard in real time. Hub Arkish will be in studio with us to take your phone calls a little early today at 11:30. So Frank at Oak Park and Frank in Lakeview.
Yeah, just know 11:30. That's your time.
And Todd, the unfortunate Browns fan, who is more fortunate than
much more
he
fortunate
used to be, might be a part of that. We have 3 chances to win $1,000 with a lucky text and a pair of tickets for the Bulls and the Heat on Saturday, January 19th at United Center. 312-644-6767. That's our phone number at WSCR The Score. You can email us at Bernstein and McKnight at 670thescore.com. That's where you listen to us live as we stream at 670thescore.com. You want to text? You want to sext? You can. 67011. When you send something, we reply. Message and data rates may apply. Twitter is at Bernstein_MCK. He is at C1 McKnight. I am at Dan_Bernstein. It is imperative that you download the radio.com app.
Download it.
Then you can stream The Score on your mobile devices. Interact with the show and the station on Facebook by liking the 670 The Score page. You want to watch us? Watch us.
Hi.
Watch 670thescore.com and Facebook
pasa?
Live on the video feed that's directed by Brian Gertz. The producers are Jay Zawoski.
Bumpo going to try and back down. Oh, and he hit Harden in the head.
Harden might have to go into concussion protocol after that.
That was coming in at about 90.
I was like, oh, my bad. Like, I didn't meant to hit him in the head, but it was pretty hard.
Got him really good.
Yeah, he really did.
My bad.
My bads. My bads.
On the board, Rick Camp.
I think Matt sensed that the interview went well. And at the end of the interview, he said, Mark, what's your time frame? And I gave him some excuse me. But I was like, well, I believe in hire slowly. We're going to move forward with all deliberate speed. So it was the very next day.
That was the introductory Matt LaFleur press conference that turned into the Mark Murphy's going to...
Featuring Mark Murphy.
Yeah, Mark Murphy's going to hijack his coach's press conference.
I gave him some...
Cram it up your cram hole, LaFleur.
Just sit there and look pretty, LaFleur.
Right. You just
sit there.
You just be smart and young and white.
He has all of the female Green Bay Packer fans. Well, anybody who's interested in a handsome man. I mean, just all kinds of worked up.
Yeah, but they're female Packer fans.
Hey, man, I know these people. I went to high school up there. I went to college. They are my Facebook timeline as I scrolled through my once a week. It is just replete. It's everybody.
Those were the women in blaze orange that were throwing bottles at
fanning themselves with their deer scent. It's it's just so, oh my God.
He's no Jeremy Colleton. He doesn't have hearts aflutter like the Blackhawks young head.
It's up there.
By the way, Khalil Mack is not going to play in the Pro Bowl. It has been announced the Giants' Olivier Vernon is going to replace him. And what's interesting...
Yeah, I saw this on Kevin Fishbane's timeline. He covers the Bears for The Athletic. The Giants' press release says that Khalil Mack is not playing in the Pro Bowl because of an injury.
You have to say that, though.
Do you have to?
Yeah, you can't say I'm not playing because I don't want to.
No. I mean, do you have to say it by rule, or is that just like, it's you have to bring flowers when you go over to your girlfriend's mom's place? You just have to. You're supposed to bring something.
A couple things here. Well, first, let's introduce the man in the back doing what he does. He is the executioner. He's Ray Diaz.
Hello, Joe. Good morning. So here's how the White Sox can become contenders instantly. After they sign Machado this year, hopefully, their young guys start to mature and start to develop.
Like Abreu.
Exactly. Well, next year, you got Arenado becomes a free agent. Go sign Arenado. The year after next, the biggest free agent to hit the market comes out. Mike Trout. Back up the truck.
Oh, my gosh. Could you imagine that?
If you show that they're doing whatever it takes to get Machado, and then if they sign Arenado, why wouldn't Mike Trout want to come? Now the White Sox become a destination.
Go Bears!
Mike Trout.
I'm still stuck on a young player in Abreu.
Maybe he meant mature in their first season as Abreu did.
But it wasn't his first professional season.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he meant.
Yeah, it's nuance, Joe. It's nuance.
Mike Trout.
Scoreboard update.
From the Northwestern Basketball Update Studio, I'm Joe Ostrowski. Don't miss Northwestern basketball at the new Welsh Ryan Arena this season. Single-game tickets are available for Penn State, Rutgers, Minnesota, and Ohio State. Buy now at nusports.com. Manny Machado reportedly looking for $300 million, and the Sox offered $200 million, according to the USA Today. Our Bruce Levine said last week that the White Sox will not go longer than 7 years on a contract. At the winter meetings, Rick Renteria talked about what the Sox are selling to free agents.
The future. It's the future, the talent we have. I mean, we've got some really good-looking young players that are not far from being here and impacting us and helping us hopefully do what we're searching to do, which is win ball games.
The Brewers signed catcher Yasmani Grandal for a year. In football, Cody Parkey scheduled to appear on the Today Show tomorrow morning. Vic Fangio leaves the Bears to become the head coach of the Broncos. Adam Gase stays in the AFC East after landing with the Jets. Khalil Mack will not play in the Pro Bowl. College football, NIU head coach Rod Carey reportedly going to Temple. The Bulls dropped their fifth straight to open their 5-game road trip. Portland by 12 over the Bulls, 124-112. Nashville's Philip Forsberg scored the game winner at the United Center. Hawks fell to the Preds in overtime 4-3. And in college basketball, Northwestern dropped by Iowa 73-63. Illinois faces number 2 Michigan on the score tonight at 6:30. Listen to The Score for your chance to win $6K per day in cash every weekday through February 1st. You have up to 6 chances a day to win $1,000. Just text the keyword in the designated hour and you could win. Message and data rates may apply. I'm Joe Ostrowski, and you're listening to Chicago's #1 ranked and most listened to sports radio station, 670 The Score and 670thescore.com, a radio.com station.
This scoreboard update was brought to you by Kenosha Subaru.
Tom Thayer here with a few words of advice. Take a short drive north to Kenosha Subaru. Mike and his team promise to take special care of you from start to finish. No pressure, no hype, just a laid-back, enjoyable experience.
Visit KenoshaSubaru.com for all the details.
Mike Trout.
He did say Mike Trout.
Yes, he did. Get them all. Sign them all in free agency. All of the Trouts.
That very Trouts. Mike Trouts.
Mike Trout.